Okay, well, I've got my just bought a lift. Plan on flying it with this character, but I've got more skills to put in place here. Stop tracking progress completion. Yeah. Untrack skill plan. Yeah, sure, fine. It didn't remove any of the stuff here, so that's fine. And so what we've added here is the fit of this stuff. So I'm going to have just a ton of time in training here, huh? This is not going to be some overnight thing. I do have 5.8 million skill points, almost 5.9 million skill points on this character. And do I have other stuff that I can redeem? Looks like I do. And may as well redeem these there as well. It's not a huge amount more skill points, but it's some. And now I'm at 6 million skill points, which, you know, actually, it says here that there's just over 6 million skill points in the queue.
Just followed.
So I actually 6 million skill points is wow. Leaf, welcome. So, you know a website where you can buy skill point packs from? Yeah, so do I. This guy just has a bunch of skill points because I just been collecting them forever and haven't really been using them. So I am kind of putting these in a little bit different order so that I can, you know, hop into the ship maybe sooner than later. Really, I have to have jump fuel conservation 4 to even train Minotaur Carrier 1. That's pretty interesting. Skilled operating triage modules, 25 unit reduction in straunt consumption amount for mode activation per skill level. Kind of adds up, doesn't it? Still the same amount of time either way. So by doing it, okay, there's a couple reasons for rearranging these a little bit. By putting the stuff that's, you know, pretty quick to put in there at the beginning, if I hit my limit of 150 items in here, then it's quicker to clear out so that I can add more stuff. So it also maybe allows me to get into the ship a little bit sooner rather than later. I've got dreadnought stuff that I need to put in here too, as well as the facts. And I'm going to focus on the facts and get facts to like a level 4 mastery before I start in heavy on the dreadnought stuff. But dreadnought, like levels 1, you know, for all the stuff, it can be thrown in anywhere. But it really, you know, yeah. So, you know, could I just wait on everything? Sure. You know, I could. And it may be that I end up waiting until I got everything at a certain level anyway. Just because I don't deem my skills fit enough to operate effectively, which could be. So I'm winging it here a little bit because I have one character that's flown dreads and carriers, and but I've had the same 2 dreads for at least a couple years that I take out, and I've the carriers that I have, I've had those for 12 or 13 years, and they haven't been flown in at least 10 years. I've put them up for sale multiple times. They're in an area that is so far away from me. It's from my time back in Guardians of the Galaxy Alliance, and I spent 8 years with Moose Army and Test, and that I got those right when I was first in that, and then I've been out of Moose Army and Test for, I don't know, I've been out of Test for 3 years. So they're quite old, and their fits are not right. I should probably just fire sell them and get the money for them, but I have 2 carriers that are just sitting out in another area of space that really I don't have a ton of use for them. Long live Test. Well, Test is still around. Nothing like it used to be, but it's still around, so you know. Okay, so I need to add more Minmatar carrier. Oh, and capital ships 5. So capital ships, 5% bonus per skill level, and the agility of the ship requiring capital ships. Okay. 5% agility is probably not going to save the day. Oh god, here's these guys coming in again. The same ones. See if they show up in here. There ain't no ratting today while that hole is open, because they just keep coming in and harvesting. And so, you know, this is where we left off, and then they got this guy with his pod, and wait, is this the same name? They got him in his pod again? No. And then these two guys, they're related. They got the same last name. And so it's probably out there AFK ratting. So what can we say, huh?
Skill training completed.
Well, one skill is done. Their name is German Protection of the Constitution. Yeah. Those guys are really effective. All right, Minmatar Carrier. And it has to be after this. It can't be before it. All right. So this Mimitar Dreadnought stuff, yeah, since they're so oh, and I can't do them until after Capital Ships 3. Okay. So let me see here. The carrier, Mimitar Carrier, I mean. So to get up to 4, Capital Remote Armor Repair Systems, 2 hours. 47 days. Let's see here. Training time 29 days. It is jump drive calibration. Any specific reason for lift? Well, because it fits more onto the shield side of things, and the primary ship that it may be assisting is a shield-based ship. So that's why going more with the lift, and because I have one Caldari character, one Galante, and one Mimitar. And so the Galante is an armor based on their skills, and Mimitar can be both armor and shield. So kind of makes sense, and that way I can also assist my armor based ship as well. It might do configurations just a little bit different depending on which one I'm defending, but that's kind of my current thought. So okay, Capital Remote Repair Systems 4. It's 1 day, 14 hours. Oh, and resistance phasing. Thing. You know, it's a little bit of a tedious process, but it also is, I can just put everything here in the queue and train as fast as I can and everything. I do have an implant in as well. It lasts another 141 hours. It shows it's going to go all the way down into here. And so that should be good. And this is going to get me to 4 in mastery, and then I will probably get my dread stuff to 4 before I put in all the 5s. And so already we're up to almost a year here, huh? So, all right, everything but this resistance phasing is in. What does resistance phasing do? Improves control over and flow between nanomembranes that react to damage by shifting resistances. Oh, yes. Reactive armor hardeners. Well, I can't believe I didn't have any of that in here for this character. That's interesting. Very interesting.
You, sir, rock.
Raspelmeister just subscribed.
Meister, thank you for the sub. 1,000 gold to everybody here in your honor. And we'll see what Dolly thinks that your Twitch avatar might be looking like today. We'll show that at the next break. So, alright, so this resistance phasing. Can't believe I haven't had this in here already. Like, why not? Because this, maybe I don't have any armor-based fits for my Mimitar character, but Mimitar can do both armor and shield. It's kind of a hybrid in between. It's not the master of either of those. Its mastery is its quickness. And so, whereas like Kadari is mastery shield and Galante is mastery armor. Come to think of it, I use this a hell of a lot on my Galante character for stuff, but I wonder if this is only capital based, because it's under capital shield tanking. But if it's shield, it's under capital shield tanking, reduces cycle time, reactive armor hardeners, and flex armor hardeners, and flex shield hardeners. Ah, okay. Got it. Two-day range. There's just a ton of stuff in here that's not going to take very long. All right, so that will get me to Mastery 4. And so, not too bad. And Mastery 5 is going to be 11 months. See, 2 months something up to level 4, and then 11 months, 11 and a half months to 5. And that's kind of the difference in 4 to 5 and why I chose 4. I could do it even quicker if I chose 3 as the number, but really what I was choosing was 4 for various reasons. Now I'm going to look at let's see here. probably going to be Capital Ships 5 here, which is 5% bonus to skill. On tactical logistics, reconfiguration. So, oh, and here's Mimitar Carrier 5. These 5s are going to sit up here. Wow. Boy, that packed on the extra days, didn't it? Wow. I think that all my characters that are doing such massive amount of training, they're all going into skill clones when you know, like the end of the day tomorrow, because then I probably won't be playing again for several days, and so they can sit in there until I'm ready to use them again, because then they'll get +5 on everything. Will I play Dune Awakening? No, I've got another game coming up that I plan on doing. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm probably already doing it by the time this appears. And for those of you watching live, it'll be just a week or two. And I'll be adding a second game. I'm not saying yet. I've learned my lesson that I don't say until it's actually happening. So there's a specific action that I'm waiting for from the game publisher before we announce. And actually, they've asked us to not announce until that time. So MMO, yes. And do I think y'all will be interested in it? Yes. So, and it is not an indie MMO. I'm really looking forward to it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So, and when that happens, I'll probably spend a couple of weeks on the live shows, like 2 weeks in a row, focusing on that, and then we'll split between Eve and this other game. And if I can, I'm gonna go take from a 2-day shows 2 days a week to 3 days a week. So that's what I'm hoping to do. We'll see, but that is what I'm hoping to do. Oh. Nice. The game just locked up. Gosh darn it. I really hate my NVIDIA drivers. Oh my god. So, yep, it's locked. So, all right. It's nice because when this happens, I'm on a stream machine, so obviously it's still going here, but it sucks at the same time because, well, it just sucks. Okay, if you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.